guys, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I've missed just sitting in front of my window getting ready. I feel like I finally got back into the swing of things. This whole quarantine has really messed me up, but I'm back, and I realized since I have a lot of free time on my hands that I should just film and don't care about what people think of me. But yeah, I explained why I've been gone, some of the current issues happening, and basically just test out new makeup, and y'all will see which ones I liked and which ones I didn't at the end of this video. But yeah, just me playing around with makeup and using products I've never used before, and this seems like a success to me. So yeah, if you want to know how to get this look, I actually copied JuicyJas's video makeup look. If you guys want to go see it, I'll have it linked down below, and I'll insert a picture somewhere here to give you guys an idea of what makeup look I was trying to recreate, but I used different products than she did. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi, I missed y'all, and if you guys want to create this makeup look and see what products I thought was worth it or not worth it, please go ahead and keep watching. My neighbors are playing their music hella loud so that everyone could hear. I have my window closed and everything, so I'm going to try to talk super loud, which is natural for me. I'm a very loud talker, but in my videos I'm always like, I seem to like be pretty low like when I talk, and I feel like for me it's because I'm still not comfortable actually filming, because how I go on and off and on and off. I've been trying to force myself to commit to a lot more things, and I'm trying to basically really commit to this channel, and you know, like really commit to me actually uploading and not just uploading like once every blue moon. So yeah, let's hope that this works out today. So I'm starting off with the bare face. As you can see, I have no eyebrows, no nothing on my face. So I'm actually going to do a look that JuicyJas did, but I'm actually going to use like different products because I don't have a lot of her products actually that she's been using. I'll insert a picture somewhere here. But I did like how her eyes turned out in this pink look. And before anyone asks, I'm not naked. I'm wearing a strapless shirt because I really want to use this Retro Paradise Glow body oil, and that's what I want to use today. So I wanted something strapless so that way this could really go on. And if you guys hear any kind of movement, any finger scraping, my dog scratches himself and he makes a lot of noise when he moves. So yeah, so I got two noises, one from my neighbors and one from my own dog. First off, actually, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm. I've been wanting to try this since when it first came out. I've been wanting to try this one. I just got the clear one because I'm not a very like tinted person. I had this one that was like super tinted and everything, but it was like a red tint and I didn't like it. I'm just gonna use this little spoon here and just squeeze it out and just apply this to my lips. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty sticky, but it's not like a comfortable sticky where it's like I go like this and like everything is like sticking. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but I've seen that in many like lip glosses. As always, if I'm looking this way, I have my mirror this way, and it's like something that just makes me feel comfortable, because sometimes I don't like to look straight at the camera sometimes, which is very weird because I'm filming for you guys and I should be looking at the camera, but sometimes I'm like, I feel a little weird. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to be using today is new, so I'm very excited about that. I started using a new technique for my brows, which I go in with the eyebrow pencil first to outline my brows, and then I fill them in with the pomade. So for that, I'm using the e.l.f. Ultra Precision Brow Pencil, which just looks like this. I think it's in the shade dark brown. I want to say it's the shade dark brown. I'm not sure. My roots are kind of matching my actual root hair now. I went a little darker. I just got my hair done last month. Almost a month and a half ago actually. I just got tired of my hair being super long at that point. Like I was just like, I can't do this anymore. My hair was getting up to like my under my shoulder, over to my chest. And I was just like, I can't do this. Like I don't like how my hair looks long anymore, and I just want to cut it. So I just cut it. Everything was safe, I promise. I was wearing my mask the entire time. It was only me and my mom in the hair salon. We've known this person for years. I've always gone back to her since I was like 12. So we know that she was good. She was disinfecting everything here and there. Like she was not using the same comb on us or anything like that. And she disinfected every time we would use something. I know that she was safe. She said that she gets tested like every 10 days. So I feel like I was really safe with her and I felt comfortable, thankfully, going in there. First gonna go in with that. So as you can see, I'm just outlining my brows. I'm not really filling them in with this, at least not yet. And just like that, as you can see, my eyebrows are done actually. My eyebrows are outlined, so now I'm going in with the e.l.f. pomade in the shade Espresso. And I'm just going to fill in the rest of my brows. And now when that's done, I just like to kind of outline it again, but also get this little tip and just kind of flick it upwards, not adding too much pressure on it, just to make it kind of look like brow hairs. And that's it. That's all I do for my brows. I'm just gonna clean them up now. I'm going to try the Your Hue concealer. It's so light. I didn't think it was going to be this light. This is in the shade 20, but it's pretty light. I didn't think it was going to be this light when I saw it on the website. It's actually not that light as I thought it was going to be. It's actually not that light as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, it looks so much lighter in the tube than how it does in actual real life, I guess, which is fine. I'm done with the brows for right now. I am now going in with the e.l.f. Putty primer. Eye primer, actually. Before this, I'm actually going to set my eyes a little bit. I know it's weird, but I like to set them before I put my eye primer because my eyelids are pretty oily for the most part. So I like to kind of set them first. I do tap a lot of the excess off just to make sure that everything is good to go. Okay, so now I'm going in with the e.l.f. eye primer. So today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. X Jkissa palette, which looks like this. I love it. It even comes with the stickers to customize it, which I thought was so cute. Like a little rescue pups. Oh, these are so cute. You best believe I'm going to put my dog's name on it. But this is what the palette looks like, and it's beyond gorgeous. Like, look at all these colors. I'm so excited to use these. You know when you get a good clean mirror, how you just see yourself for who you truly are, and you're like, oh my god, I have so many flaws. I have so much flaws actually. I have a lot of hormonal acne going on here because time of the month. My skin has been cleaning up more. I feel like it's all thank you to Skincare by Hiram. Pretty sure everyone here knows who he is. He's a skincare specialist. He does a lot of funny videos on YouTube, and also it's educational to perfect your skincare routine. So because of him, I've been switching out a lot of my skincare that I thought was really good, and now it's like, oh, that wasn't really good. So now I switched up most of my routine. I just had to switch out my cleanser, but my cleanser still has a lot. And my toner, I had to switch those two out, but since I still have product in them, I don't want to just throw them out and waste them. My skin has been improving a lot more now, so I'm very happy with that. This is the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today, and I'm so excited to finally play with this. I got this 2 weeks ago, and I still have yet to play with it because I've been wanting to do the first impressions ever on camera. But since I've been lagging to film, I'm just like, oh, then I guess I'm not gonna use it this week. I guess I'm not gonna use it this weekend. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't have the time to get ready, so I'm just gonna do my basic everyday makeup look. But today I kind of have a little bit more time, so I'm going to copy JuicyJas' video. But I guess I should probably go first in with this one right here, and I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. I swear I'm not sponsored, and I am not that big to be sponsored, but I just love e.l.f.'s products so much. They're just so good. So I'm going to start applying this all over my crease. Something I've been doing that I've mentioned a couple times here, that I've been going a little bit more higher than my crease and closer to my brow bone, because since my eyelids are very hooded, I like to make sure that my eyeshadow is not being hidden or gets lost because of my hooded eyes. So I just like to go higher than I would in my normal crease. So I hope you guys are doing well. Honestly, for me, this whole corona thing was very hard for me at first. It's still pretty hard because, you know, when you used to commute to work every day, now you're at home every day. The place that you should be going to go relax is not the place that you are in 24/7, and you have nowhere to go to distress yourself anymore and have those boundaries. So I feel like for me, like, that was very hard to come to terms with. But I feel like now it's getting better, even though sometimes I feel like I lose my sanity, but that will be okay. I think I completely like lost it in May. Like, I was basically like very depressed and I didn't want to be stuck at home anymore. I'm finding myself because it's very hot. I missed my friends, and you know, like, it was hard. I would still kind of see my family here and there, but it's sad, especially because I'm home alone 24/7. Only on weekends I'm not, but for the most part, like, I stay home alone, and it was hard. Like, I don't have any form of social interaction with anyone, you know, because my mom's not here or anything like that. So yeah, that was very hard for me. But I think now I'm okay. I do have my moments, obviously everyone does, where they're just like, oh, I just want to go outside, but you know, we can't. And if I do go outside, I always wear a mask no matter what. Anyways, I'm now gonna go in with the shade Millie. This one right here, this orange one. And now I'm just going to put that more into my crease and make it a little more orange. So that was basically like my dilemma. And then, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter movement really spoke to me, because this is a long time like coming of being an injustice all of our Black folks in our Black community. So I was educating myself and posting on Instagram as much as I could about like protests and about like what you can do. If you don't want to protest, what can you do for that? Spreading like kind of informational things, and like basically saying how, like, even though our feed is starting to look back to normal on Instagram, like, we should not ignore what is happening. I live with my parents, I live with my mom and my stepdad still, and they're on the older side. I didn't want to catch something and then give it to them, especially because my mom has like kind of health problems, so I didn't want to give it to her. But I've been trying to do my part in signing petitions, donating when I can, and texting, calling on my free time. And you know, like, I really do try to stay active, even if it's just from indoors. But I have that feeling where it's like, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I really want to be out there and protest as well, but I'm like, I have to be considerate of my mom, because if I lived alone, you best believe I would have been out there and like isolated myself for the 14 days. So that's what I've been doing, because I'm just like, I still want to do my part of trying to make that difference, to stand with the Black community and really put myself out there, you know, like really try to be that change and be that change for good, and for all the injustices that's going on in this country, you know, not only in this country but in the world, you know. So that's what I've been doing and how I've been trying to stay involved in my community. So I'm encouraging y'all, please support our Black community, folks, and to have your voice be heard for those who have suffered so much for so many years, and it's been going on for so many decades, centuries. We must stick together, like even us, you know, like with ICE and everything. Like, I was hoping posting a lot about abolishing ICE and everything, because it's just that like no one should be in cages at all, not even children that like go missing and like die in that. So yeah, like, it's just all like very heartbreaking. It's all very eye-opening of like the country that we're really living in, and it's horrible, and it's kind of an eye shocker, you know. Anyways, I am now going in with Sadie, which is this purple shade right here, and I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Actually, I'm going in with Sadie and Pretty Girl, just to make sure that it's like kind of dark, because I feel like Sadie was too light. I encourage y'all to stay educated and to please donate, sign petitions when you can about a cause that you're truly passionate about, or really want to get involved in, or really just trying to educate yourself, you know. So I've been trying to do my part, but I'm like, am I doing enough? Like, am I spreading as much information as much as I could? So sometimes I like beat myself up, and I know I shouldn't be. But I'm also very grateful to be working from home, because I know a lot of people lost their jobs over this. To still be able to work and to still be able to make some sort of income while this whole thing is happening. I am now going in with the one that I use, the orange one with this Wet n Wild blending brush, and just to really blend out of these edges. This doesn't have any extra product, it just has the product that I went in before. I'm just gonna go in with this color right here. I'm going to be spraying the red brush. As you can see, it's not really showing up, but I'm going to go in with another product after. And then for this, for like the lid covers, I always like to go above my fold, just so that way you could really see that. And now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Pop-Up Glitter Rose Gold color, just to really enhance that. The packaging just looks like this, so it's really hard to get out, but it looks like this. I got it as a free gift because I spent over $25. So I'm actually just going to put some in the back of my hand. So far, my thoughts of this looks pretty good. I'm just waiting for this to dry a little bit because I am scared to blink. And I'm also going back in with Millie. Alright, so now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild MegaLiner. I haven't done a wing liner in so long. I used to always do wing liner. So now I'm pretty scared because I don't know how my wings turn out when I do them. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to end with the ColourPop Volumizing BFF mascara, and this is just in the shade Black. I like this mascara a lot because it just really volumizes a lot of my lashes, even though my lashes are pretty little. I know that JuicyJas uses the Faux Mink lashes in the style Drama Queen, and I'm not sure if I should copy her or do something else or do another type of lash, but I think I'm just gonna go in with these because these are the ones that she used, and since I'm kind of recreating her look with the one that she did, I'm just going to put this on because why not? So they just look like this, and they come with the little applicator. I don't use the applicator though because I don't know how to use these, so I just cut them. But they're already trimmed and done and ready to go, so I'm just going to pop this on and then I'll be right back to move on to the face. So eyelashes and eyes are done. I just went in with the e.l.f. Bite Size shadow, and this is in Cream and Sugar, so I just use this color right here just because this was a little too dark for what I wanted, and I feel like the eyeshadow looks a lot better. So now I'm gonna go to the face. So I saw this on TikTok. Everyone's all about the TikTok now. So I'm going in with the Wet n Wild contour kit, and I'm going to take this and just kind of press this everywhere where I will usually get oily, and supposedly this prolongs your makeup the whole time. I personally don't see a difference, but I still like to do this just because I think I see a difference. Just down here as well, and then I'm just gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Rose Water. So I'm just going to cover my eyes and then just kind of just so that way the eye makeup does not get ugly or anything. Now that that's dry, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Primer, and I just use a pump and a half for this to get my whole entire face. And I'm now going in with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. And I'm going to take some and put some all over my face. Now that that's done, I'm going in with the Dose of Colors foundation in the shade 123. So this is the lighter shade that I have, and this is the darker shade that I have. I used this one last summer. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but I'll link it down below of my first impressions of this foundation. So basically for me, this is what I'm going to be using in the summer. As you can tell from this foundation, I am not there yet. Last year I was going to the beach, and my cousin had a pool. So last summer I would go to the pool all the time, and I got a lot of color. But for right now, I'm using this one, and it looks really light right now. But once it like sets into my skin and it oxidizes a little bit, it actually looks a lot darker. So this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using their sponge. I've never once used their sponge. This sponge came out last year with this foundation. I never got the sponge, I just got the pure foundation. I have not used the sponge though, so I don't know if I'm going to love it with the sponge. So I'm just gonna add a few pumps. I'm just going to curve out my eyebrows just to make sure that no foundation gets to my eyebrows. I'm just going to dot this everywhere. So everyone seems to like the sponge, so I'm going to try it out. Ooh, it is very bouncy. It is super bouncy. I'm trying to be soft with this, with my sponge, because normally when I like do my makeup by myself, I'm normally like, and then I've seen that too, that I've been doing that a lot on camera, and I'm like, oh damn dude, like any harder, like might as well just hit yourself with it. But damn, this sponge is really good. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a pretty good sponge. It makes everything really seamless. Ooh, and even seeing it up close, it looks so good. And I'm going to bring this foundation down, and now I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors concealer. This is my first time actually applying this to my face, so let's see how this works. Oh wow, this is actually like close to my actual skin color. This is how I've been applying my concealer. So normally I just go like this, and then kind of take off the excess and just go right here, and just down here, right here, bridge of my nose and on my forehead. I like to dot it. So this is how I've been applying my concealer for my under eyes, because I've been seeing that that triangle doesn't really like work to lift your eyes, and I saw this and I was like, oh, apparently that works. So this is just how I've been applying my concealer now. So I'm just gonna use this pointy side now. Oh wow, like this actually really gets in here. Ooh, and this concealer is actually really good. I love this. Like this really gets into places that like I would normally need a brush for. And this concealer is really good too. Like it's supposed to be like a soft matte finish, but it doesn't look drying underneath my eyes at all. I do want, however, a little bit of brightness underneath my eyes. I'm going in with the new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. And I'm also going to just be putting this down here, a little bit right here, and right there. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. As you can see, it just kind of highlighted a little bit more of my under eyes. So I've been really into cream contouring lately, and this is a new product to me. However, it's been around for like I think years already at this point, and it's the e.l.f. makeup stick, and it's a contour shade, and this is in the shade Oaks on You, and I've been wanting to try this one. Something else, I no longer draw lines on my face, so what I do is I like to take some of the product onto my brush. This is the Urban Decay Naked Fusion brush. It's kind of shedding a little bit, but it's fine. So I just take some of that and just kind of press that all over my cheeks. Even though it's not really dark, it's also pretty good because of the fact that it is pretty seamless, and like you could add more and more if you want to, and it doesn't give you like that muddy look at all. So that's really good. That's something I look forward to in a cream product for when I want to cream contour, like something that doesn't look so muddy. Now I'm going to use a little bit of that to my nose. On there, and I've been really doing this. I've been really liking that upper lip feeling, and just down here as well. And now I'm going into the Benefit High Beam, and something I also saw, not on TikTok this time, I didn't see it on TikTok, it's on Instagram, that someone just like does this and then gets a brush, which I'm using my fan brush, and just kind of distributing the product that way. I tried this the other day and I was like, oh damn, why did I not know this sooner? Like, it actually works. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with this sponge and just kind of really make sure that all of my creases are blended out. And I'm going in with that Wet n Wild contouring palette, and then I'm going in with a banana shade, and I'm lightly tapping and then taking off the excess just to really set my makeup, because my makeup does not do well when I'm baking right on top of my liquids. I don't know why, but it makes my face look really patchy. Then I use a smaller brush for my nose because I'm weird. Like that. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. It looks like this. And this is a little too dark for me, but however, it still works pretty well. So I'm very happy with that, how it just works so well. And just down here to my neck. I am going to try this e.l.f. Matte Setting Powder. I had the Halo Glow Powder, that one finished. And then it says pour here. And this is in the shade Medium. I heard that this is just as comfortable as the glowy one, so I'm like hoping that it's just as comfortable. Something that I've been doing is contouring my nose before I actually go in with my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with Fawn from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring kit. I've had this contouring kit for ages. It's completely destroyed. So if y'all have any recommendations to which contour kit y'all like, let me know. And I also like to contour right here. Mine is on already here. Just down here. And now with that being done, I like to go in with the sides of my nose. Who the hell is putting up fireworks? Now I'm going in with these 4 shades. So it's this one, and that one. First I'm gonna go in with the orange shade. Those 2 orange shades actually. And then I'm gonna go in with this little detail brush and really make sure that this is close to the lash line as possible. And then going back in with this brush and just kind of blending that out. So I've been dying to try out a chocolate brown eyeliner, and I finally got one, and it's from LA Girl, and it's the Glide Gel Liner in the shade brown. It just says brown. I think this is in the shade chocolate, I thought. So I'm going to line my waterline with this. Ooh, yes, like it's dark, but it's not super dark, it's not super black. Ooh, I love that. So now going back in with the contouring palette, I'm just now going to use also a little bit of that powder and just kind of press that in. Ooh, yeah, this is so matte. Oh my god. Like, it's not even funny how matte this is. Like, it doesn't feel like my skin is tight at all, but it's really matte. Like, you can't even see oil at all, like pressing in. Like, wow, that's amazing. I like to leave like a little bit of powder here because since I have lower lash mascara, I don't like to basically clean it up yet because if not then my mascara transfers and I don't like that. I am now going to set my eyebrows, which I still use soap for this, don't hate me, but I'm just like, it works fine for me. Like, it doesn't melt my eyebrows off at the end of the day, so I'm like, why not? Well, I got like 10 minutes till this meeting starts, but it's fine, I'm almost done. And now I'm going to bronze with that bronzer shade in this palette, which is this one right here. I'll just bronze up my face. I've been liking to really stamp the product in. I don't know why. I don't really like to swipe that much anymore, but I like to like kind of stamp this product in. Sometimes I will swipe, but most of the time I'm just like, oh, I could stamp and be fine. Going back into that contouring kit and just kind of contouring the outs of my cheeks. And I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I finally got a blush palette and it's the Profusion one. And I'm going to go in with these two colors actually. And just really make sure that my cheeks are nice and flushed. And some of my nose. I love how the blush on the nose just gives you that little like, I got sunburned during the summer, even though I've been inside. So believe it or not, y'all, I actually got a new highlighter and it's from Wet n Wild and it's the highlighting powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. I know this is not new either, but it's very new to me. Just do this. Ooh, yes, girl. It's just so intense without breaking the bank, you know? And then I'm also going to put this to my inner corners. And now I'm just going to dust off this powder. And now I'm gonna dust off this powder too. So now for lip color, I am gonna go in with two actually. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip colors here because I have another lip liner that I want to go over with, that I want to outline, and this one I want to go over with. So this is the one I'm gonna go over with, and it's in the shade, it doesn't have shade, but it is one of the darker ones. So this is like a more pinky, this is a straight up brown, and this one is a straight up pink one, which I'm not gonna use today or probably ever. But I really also want to try this Ollie Girl Perfect Profession lip liner, and this one's in the shade Chocolate. So I'm just gonna outline my lips. Oh wow, this is so creamy. Funny story about the one that I used to use. It was actually an eyeliner, not a lip liner, but whatever. There we go. That's a perfect freaking brown, honestly. This is like my perfect brown, and I look like a child right now, but hold on. Now I'm gonna go in with this color. Oh, this is also like pretty creamy. Ooh, yes, girl. So for lipstick, I actually wanted to try 4 of these, but you know, I can only use basically like 2. So this is in the shade Cider. These are the e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipsticks, and it looks so good. I want to buy more colors, but anyways, I'm swatching all of them. And this is in the shade Nectar, and I also really like this, how this one's gonna look. And the shade Cream, which I actually thought it was like a straight up concealer color, but until I saw I Love Sari, which is Karen, use it, I was like sold. This is how they look like. This is in the shade Cider, Nectarine, and Cream. So all of these I like. And I also got this one from e.l.f., which is also one of the 2 gifts that I got, and this is the matte lip color in the shade Pearline. How that one looks like right there. But I think I'm going to stick with Cider today and then mix it. Ooh, oh my god, this feels like I'm putting on chapstick. Like, they feel so good. but this straight up feels like butter on your lips. And I'm gonna go in with the center with Nectar. Let's just do it. Let's do cream in the middle. Ooh, this looks good. Oh my god. Wow, I did not expect that at all from these lipsticks. I'm gonna go in with the gloss, and I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise, which is in the shade A Moment. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, this looks good too. I could definitely feel some of the glitter on my lips, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But other than that, pretty good, I guess. So now I'm going into my body, and I'm going in with the e.l.f. Body Glow. I also bought the brush that comes with this, so very excited to use this. So I'm just going to use a little bit. I'm so scared. Let's see how this looks. I've never used a highlight. Ooh. Oh yeah, this actually looks really good. Ooh. It makes my skin look so healthy, as you can see. Ooh, and it smells really good. It smells delicious. Ooh, it smells and it feels so good. Ooh, honestly, this smells and it feels amazing. Honestly, this is not what I expected at all, because I never tried something like this. But the smell is so good. It smells like fruit punch, honestly. Oh my god, so that was awesome. I loved everything I used, surprisingly. I feel like the only thing is this lip gloss that kind of feels a little grainy because of the shimmer that it has in it. But overall, I loved everything that I used, and I'm very, very pleased, very happy with everything that I used. I totally forgot to set my face. I will do that right now. And I just used the Monali Make It Last setting spray, which is one of my holy grails. I love this so much. Yeah, that's basically all that I got, and I loved everything except for the lip gloss. It's like I could still feel kind of the glitters all over my lips. But other than that, everything looks good. I love this palette. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to make more looks with this. I love how creamy this lip liner was. It was very creamy, very good to work with. The eyeliner is really good, and it doesn't transfer from what I've seen. It's not bleeding or nothing like that, so that's really, really good. These lipsticks, you need to go get them. Honestly, they're so good. They feel like chapsticks. They feel like butter on your lips. They're so good. This Meet Your Hue foundation, honestly, so good too. It covered up everything. I just needed a little bit of brightness. This e.l.f. matte powder, oh my god, it left me super matte, but I don't feel like it's uncomfortable. It's smooth on my skin. I love it. This e.l.f. cream contour, it's really good too. I don't know what I was doing missing out on this. This absolutely has to be my favorite thing though. This e.l.f. Retro Paradise Glow Up Body Oil. It smells delicious. It smells so good, and it just makes my skin look so healthy, and I just love how this looks. I think that's it. I think that's all I used that was different. Okay guys, let me know what products you guys like, because I've tried any of these. I showed you guys my favorites, and I am running late to a meeting, so I really have to go. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really loved creating this look, and I just missed filming. I missed getting ready with y'all, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully you guys are staying safe, staying inside, wearing your mask. Please wear your mask. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys maybe in a few days and maybe in a few months in my next video, but I will see you guys soon. Bye.